Beneath the blistering Nevada sun, in the heart of the desert, lies a pool of water no larger than a room. It doesn't look like much, but this small, fenced-off hole has terrified locals, swallowed divers, and baffled scientists for decades. Its name? Devil's Hole. It's said to have no bottom, a flooded cave system so deep and strange, it may stretch further than any human has ever reached. But what makes it truly terrifying isn't just its depth. It's what people claim to have heard inside. Clicking noises, whispers, voices. Welcome to Silent Stories. This is the tale of Devil's Hole, the bottomless pit that whispers back. Devil's Hole sits inside Nevada's Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge. On the surface, it's a strange sight. A metal fence, a small stone enclosure, and inside a shimmering blue pool. But this is no ordinary water. It's geothermally heated. Its temperature never changes. And it is home to one of the rarest fish on Earth, the Devil's Hole pupfish. This strange little fish lives nowhere else. It's been isolated for thousands of years. That alone is eerie, but the real mystery lies beneath them. Devil's Hole connects to a vast underwater cave system. It's not mapped. It can't be. Every time divers try, they find new chambers, deeper drops, impossible turns, and some don't come back. Even the divers who do return describe something unsettling. The walls shift, the water pulses. Some say they feel watched, as if the cave itself is aware of them. The darkness below isn't just empty space, it feels inhabited. In 1965, two young men, David Rose and Jerry Herndon, slipped past the fence late at night. It was supposed to be an adventure. They brought flashlights and snorkels, but once they entered the water, they didn't come out. Their friend who stayed behind called for help. Rescue divers arrived, expecting to find bodies nearby. But what they found instead chilled them. One flashlight deep underwater, still flickering, and a shoe wedged in a narrow crevice, impossibly far down. They never found the boys. Divers who searched deeper reported strange sensations. Some claimed to hear faint tapping from the rock walls, like distant knocking. One diver swore he heard breathing, not his own, slow and steady, echoing through the water. The tragedy was ruled an accident, but no one could explain how they got so deep or why no trace of them was ever recovered. A warning sign was later installed. Do not enter. Fatal accidents have occurred. Even trained divers have met terrifying fates. In the 1990s, a group of scientists entered the system to install cameras. One of them became disoriented, lost track of the cave line, and barely survived. He later said, "It felt like the cave was moving, like it didn't want me there." The local Timbisha Shoshone people have avoided Devil's Hole for generations. Their oral histories speak of it as a sacred place, but also a dangerous one. They believe it is not just a cave, but a living place, a gateway to the underworld, a place that breathes, that remembers. They spoke of strange lights dancing above the water at night, of animals refusing to go near it, and of voices, soft and distant, that came from the hole during certain seasons, like the cave itself was speaking. Park rangers have also had strange encounters. Radios pick up static near the fence, even on clear days. Compasses spin slowly. Some staff reported a sudden chill, even in the desert heat. A few said they heard soft clicking, rhythmic, like tapping on glass, just beyond the fence, from deep below the surface. One geologist who studied the site claimed he once heard what sounded like a human voice, underwater. Startled, he surfaced. His diving partner looked shaken. "You heard it too?" he asked. But they were alone. Other researchers believe the cave connects to something vast, maybe other cave systems, or even the ocean itself. But some go further. They say there's something ancient down there, older than we understand, watching, waiting, and listening. One of the most baffling and eerie facts about Devil's Hole is how it seems to respond to earthquakes happening thousands of miles away. When a major quake strikes in places like Japan, Chile, or Alaska, the water inside Devil's Hole begins to slosh violently, rocking as if the earth itself is breathing through this small pool. This natural phenomenon is called a seiche, where water oscillates rhythmically within a closed body of water. Videos taken by scientists and visitors show waves crashing against the stone walls, swirling currents, and ripples moving far beyond what anyone would expect in a tiny, isolated pool in the Nevada desert. It's almost like the cave is alive, pulsing with the heartbeat of the planet. But this raises a strange question. How does this hidden pool know about quakes happening so far away? The laws of physics explain some of it, but the precision and strength of the reaction have left researchers puzzled. Is it just geology, or is something more mysterious at play? A hidden connection linking this place to the farthest corners of the earth. Some experts insist it's a natural, well-understood process, but others whisper of unseen forces, something ancient beneath the surface, responding to the planet's shifts in ways we can't fully explain. Devil's Hole has been the target of numerous explorations by expert divers and scientific teams armed with the latest technology. Underwater cameras, sonar, even remotely operated vehicles. Yet no one has ever reached the bottom. Some speculate there may not be a bottom at all, an endless abyss hidden beneath the shimmering surface. Every expedition uncovers new strange phenomena. Sudden currents appear out of nowhere, pulling divers deeper or pushing them back. Temperatures fluctuate unpredictably, with icy cold patches in some spots and warmer pockets in others, despite the pool's geothermally stable surface temperature. Divers have shared chilling experiences. One said he felt a cold, wet hand brush his back during a solo dive, but when he turned, no one was there. Another saw a brief flicker of light deep in the darkness, like a flashlight beam shining upward. When he tried to follow it, the light vanished without a trace, leaving him alone in the pitch black. Perhaps the most haunting piece of evidence is a mysterious audio recording. In 2011, a scientific team left a hydrophone submerged in Devil's Hole overnight to capture the underwater sounds. For hours, only the gentle ambient noise of moving water could be heard. But at exactly 3:12 a.m., the recording captured something eerie, a faint, rhythmic sound, unlike any mechanical hum or natural water movement. It sounded almost like breathing, slow, deliberate, and alive. What could be making that sound? The experts don't know. The locals say it's the voice of the earth itself, or something far older, watching silently from the depths. Today, Devil's Hole is surrounded by fences, cameras, and constant surveillance. Only select scientists and authorized personnel can enter its perimeter. Officially, this protection is to preserve the rare pupfish that live only here. But many locals and some insiders whisper that the real reason is far darker. It's to keep us safe from what lurks beneath the surface. The air near Devil's Hole feels different. Visitors have reported sudden nausea, headaches, and a deep, unexplained sense of unease. Some cameras malfunction or freeze inexplicably when pointed toward the water. Drones launched above the pool often lose signal or crash for no apparent reason, as if an unseen force interferes. But perhaps the most chilling reports come from the night shift rangers. Many have heard soft, unintelligible whispers carried by the desert wind, distant voices seeming to echo from beneath the water itself. One ranger even swore he heard someone call his name, clear and urgent, as if from just beneath the surface. Whatever exists in Devil's Hole, whether it's a natural phenomenon, a restless spirit, or something beyond human understanding. One thing is certain, the cave is far from empty. It watches silently, listens carefully, and maybe, just maybe, it remembers every soul who dared to go too deep into its dark, watery maw. What truly lies at the bottom of Devil's Hole? Is it a geological marvel, a window into the Earth's hidden mysteries? Or is it a doorway, a threshold to something ancient and forbidden, something we were never meant to discover? Some stories are buried deep, hidden from the headlines. Some holes in the earth are never filled, and some voices, faint but persistent, never stop whispering. This was Silent Stories. For more lost, forbidden, and chilling tales from the edge of reality, subscribe and join us on the journey.